Everything has inflated to where it's just impossible to live.
The cost of food and rent, Jesus Christ, man. And you know, it's so.
What I tell you about saying that, bro? Don't stop fucking saying JC.
What?
We don't say JC.
No, that's valid. It's a swear word as far as I'm concerned.
All right, well, that's how you want it.
It's cold as hell in here.
It's cold?
Hell yeah.
Listen, as a grown man, you can't say stuff like that in front of other grown men, okay?
It sounds good, motherfucker.
It sounds good?
When motherfucker tell you it sounds good, they really tell you they don't give a fuck what you talking about. If it's cold,
It's
it's
been
cold.
cold since 1942, bro.
You wasn't born in 42, man.
That's how good I am, okay? That's how fucking good I am. Well, what do you know, gentlemen?
What do you know?
We've done it again.
Done it again.
Hit that record button and started yet another episode of the SquadKast motherfucking podcast.
We're back. Got Brother Black this time.
Welcome back, everyone.
What's good?
Welcome back, Brother Black.
What's good, my people?
Where was you at, brother?
I had to go back to the crib, Chicago, the city of Wynn, enjoy myself, seeing family, friends, even checked out of my alma mater's high school game. They had took the victory. They were undefeated for a while, but found out after I came back home they took the L. I want to say
You went to Thornton or Thornridge?
I went to Thornton.
Okay, Thornton.
So,
shout out Eddie Curry.
Shout out to Dago, Streets and the whole team. They played a good game, but couldn't bring it home. But shout outs to y'all. Y'all played a hell of a season, 32-1. So y'all did y'all thing.
Sound like you had a good time. That's dope.
Yeah, definitely had a good time. Seen all my family, friends. It was a pretty good experience.
That's
Didn't
good.
want to come back, honestly.
That's good.
Right.
Yeah,
That's good.
happy to be home.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome back home, Brother Black. Welcome back home, man.
You working on your DJ skills, Brother Black?
Let's get this party started.
Well, let's talk about the fact that I am a little bit hungry right now.
I am starving too.
And this is as a direct result of what is happening, what's ravaging the country as we speak. And what you're talking about being coronavirus, you know?
Yeah, that's just crazy.
We were supposed to go grab a little mullets last night, but we made a quick call and said not to, you know.
Nah.
Black had to do his own thing though.
He got lost in the
Lost in the sauce. No, that's what happened to Black. Black was lost in the sauce.
You know.
I went anyway.
Yeah, it's just a long story
That's what
short.
they saying.
He didn't get the.
I didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
But after Trump called that national emergency, declared it, so I was like, fuck that. Let's kick it at the crib. And we got a few more supplies actually from the grocery stores.
Yeah. I was at Sam's
no
Club
food of the
in,
week, no
Hy-Vee.
business of the week.
That shit was crazy.
You was where?
I went to Sam's Club in Hy-Vee.
Oh yeah.
That shit was crazy.
You get some toilet paper, bro?
Oh, bro, I'm stocked up.
Thank God. Because
if you
don't
need some, I got you on the low.
$95 a roll.
Hit me, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I got some good sanitizer, Lysol, hand wipes, all that. Y'all need it. Holler at me on Instagram, Snapchat. I got you.
Damn shame. These people
Tax free.
Right.
Nothing. This shit's just like fucking Ebola.
Man.
These fucking people was tripping. But hey, what do I know? Y'all enjoy buying up all this damn tissue and hand sanitizer.
So you think we tripping? Is that what you saying?
I'm all for having an efficient amount for your home. But buying up all this bulk shit the way you motherfuckers, well, I ain't gonna say you motherfuckers, but them people been buying, that's a little fucking ridiculous.
I have 3 children. And considering that Des Moines Public School has canceled school till March 30th, that means my kid's gonna be home. So I have to make sure I have sufficient shit at home for them guys as I'm out here going to work, back and forth and shit like that. So I'm not necessarily feeding into the frenzy of the coronavirus, brother. I'm just feeding into the fact that I gotta make sure my house supply for my kids while they're home for these next 17 days.
Definitely, I can understand that, and I'm all for that. I look forward to it, honestly. If it's some nice days, more park action for me, because I have a little one. He's not, you know what I'm saying, in high school, so it's not going to be that hard on him. Yeah, he'll eat, but, you know what I'm saying, ultimately it'll be a lot of more park action if it's nice out, whatever the case may be. But I feel like the whole having them out of school for all that time, they're taking more of a risk of coming back with flu and all that other nonsense from germs outside from not being in school and coming back and bringing it back to
Well,
normal.
the ideal is that the kids are supposed to stay home, aren't they?
Right, they're
like, don't
supposed to
then
stay
send them
home.
back out to the park.
Right, and then what they're saying is, and I can see what's going on with the trend is that anything that involves a large and massive amount of people, because that's what school is. They might be in a single classroom, but then they also have to go to lunch or they're eating amongst a whole bunch of people, and it's just so many people in one building. They feel like if one person contracts it, that makes everybody liable.
Right.
So they just said, well, fuck it, we shutting everything down.
Right.
Any event that's got 50 or more people, they feel like no. Like every battle rap event that I was gonna be a part of or that's gonna happen has actually stopped. Like Smack has canceled events. Shout out ECCM Battle League and Bill Blaze. He had to cancel some events. So I mean, it's crazy. But I think the one for Get You Some Battle League, the secret battles are still gonna go down today in this motherfucking location where we're at right now. I'm gonna be in attendance, but I'm gonna be in there sparingly because I just don't necessarily know how it's gonna be. How
I ain't going to none of these
so
shits, bro.
It's crazy, you know.
I'm staying home all
I
next
feel
week.
you. Oh yeah.
I might leave the state here next week. If I do, I'm probably gonna
You
have to
know
drive.
you're not
I'm sure I can
supposed
get on this
to.
ride.
You know what your mom said.
And I'm gonna go to a place where it's going on even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like you said, man, my mom's told me not to come, man.
My mom texted me and told me not to come home. I was going to go. We were going to go to Chicago, Great Wolf Lodge, and I actually got an email from Great Wolf Lodge saying we're closed from March 16th or April 1st due to the coronavirus. My mom was telling me don't even come at all. It's not even worth it. Just reschedule. You can come home any other time, whatever. Even if it's like September, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She said it's not because she's worried about her grandchildren and shit like that too. So. It's kind of crazy, man.
And
like,
there's
you don't
already
wanna...
a second strain of this virus as well going around too that they have even less information on and are even further away from getting a vaccine for at some point in time.
And don't fall susceptible to what Trump was saying because he fucked up when he was giving his or trying to address the nation.
This isn't just gonna blow over.
Yeah, it's not gonna blow over. This vaccination that they got, from what I've read and seen, that they have vaccinations in play. But obviously, for it to actually be accessible to people, that's not going to happen just like that. It's not going to be ready in like 2 months.
Right.
That's just going to happen like in a year, a year and a half. You know what I mean? So don't let him think that there's something out here right now that is going to cure you guys if you contract it right away. There's a vaccination that is accessible to people. That's not accurate.
Yeah, somebody, I can't remember his name, but some TV evangelist just got sued by the feds for. He's saying this product he has called like Silver Cure or Silver Pill or something like that would, Quicksilver, whatever this bullshit is, would cure coronavirus. So there is no cure for that shit right now.
No, it's not.
The best way to protect yourself is to not get in huge gatherings.
Right.
Wash your motherfucking hands.
Wash your hands, sanitize them, pump yourself full of vitamin C, orange juice, shit like that.
I don't know if that'll work.
I'm just saying it helps. I'm just saying as far as like building your immune system.
Right, just be healthy as you can.
You try to be as healthy as you can.
That's totally fair.
Try to make sure that if you do contract something, that you're able to fight it off rather quickly and go out about your normal life. Just be cautious. Don't just think about yourself, but you gotta think about the next person.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the type of environment that we're in.
So yeah, no food of the week, no business of the week.
Nothing.
We keeping it low key.
Low key.
Low key, low crowds. I got Powers hitting me up, and unless he's talking about just kicking it, ain't nothing going on there. We ain't going nowhere.
Like I said, I'm
asking where he's been last few days.
You gotta question people now. That's why I said I feel iffy about kind of going to this event because I know that people from different places are going to come here. I'm not saying they travel from across the world to come here, but I'm just saying different parts of the city. You never know if these people may have traveled, came across people who may have traveled, whatever the case may be, and then we're all gathering in this box. It's just,
And like I pointed out last night that interesting how Trump kept, fear-mongering over immigrants from the South coming up, crossing the border with diseases and illnesses. But this shit coming in from Europe on planes, from middle class and well-to-do motherfuckers for the most part. Ironically.
Did you see that the House passed the Corona relief, and then Trump was actually in support of it? And I think I don't know the actual full details of it, but I do know that they said that those who were affected by it, but they didn't give specifics of what they mean affected by it, will get 2 weeks paid leave from their employers. And
specifically, like,
yeah,
how do you prove that though? That's gonna be.
Well, that's my
I'm
thing.
sure they're gonna make that hard as
and that's
fuck
what I'm
to get
saying.
that money,
That's why
bro.
I was questioning, like, well, what do you mean?
Not gonna be easy.
Affected because
So
are you
so
talking about somebody that got sick? And now you know that's in your family and you're affected by that, or are you talking about like even what's going on with us? How our kids are out of school for 17 days.
Yeah.
We're affected by that. So do we fall into that?
And I got 9 kids, bro.
Yeah, right. That's it. That's the one.
I got one, and its name is Trek Verve 2. All right, the 22.5-inch. It's gorgeous. I
mean, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research in regards to the full details of what they're saying in regards to this relief, because it's
play it safe, be smart. Yeah, you know. But that actually kind of brings me to my next point. One second. That brings me to my next point.
Okay, Brother Black 2.0. That's an inside joke, y'all. Y'all will see later on what we talk about.
Fuck y'all.
But food scarcity, just how difficult it can be to get food or quality food in general. You know, we are probably fortunate in that we're gainfully employed and can regularly go to the grocery store, let alone out to eat and have a decent meal someplace.
Right.
But I know people, and I'm sure you all know people who aren't able to do that.
Oh, they were solely dependent on their kids going to school and being able to eat a good breakfast, eat a good lunch.
Because of how expensive it is just to feed
because some families can't afford daycare.
For sure.
Everything has inflated to where it's just impossible to live.
The cost of food and rent, Jesus Christ, man. And you know, it's so.
What I tell you about saying that, bro? Don't stop fucking saying JC. What? We don't say JC.
No, that's valid. It's a swear word as far as I'm concerned.
All right, well, that's how you want to go. God damn it, Chef. You know how I feel about that.
So, shout out to the God JC, though.
Oh, my gosh, man. Motherfucker.
His Lord and Savior.
Yeah, okay. I believe in the tabernacle and all that. Yeah.
The Quicksilver guy, you like that guy too? The guy with the cure, with the miracle cure, all about that.
Yeah,
subscriber. That's why he don't have corona right now. So, but no, seriously,
Trump supporter.
But just that the cost of food is fucking outrageous. My personal thought is that there really shouldn't be much of any food or amount of water that anyone should actually have to pay for. That we are smart enough and have such excess across the world, like tenfold, that everyone on this planet can have a full stomach of quality, nutritious food every night at no cost. A little to no cost. The cost that they wouldn't even have to worry about. But we have it. We can do it.
So then,
much like
So now let me ask you this: if we have it, we know we got it. Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Why don't we just end the poverty and shit that's been going on for?
That's an easy answer.
Decades.
That's such an easy answer.
Okay,
I think you deep down you know the answer.
It's all a money game.
Brother Black knew the answer.
I know that.
It's that money, bro.
I know that.
Somehow, and I keep saying this lately because it keeps coming up, man. I really would like to be rich, but I'm also terrified of being rich because it seems to me when you get rich, you just stop giving a fuck about everybody else. If I made $25 million in a year, I'd like to think away I gave like 24 million of that away and like saved multiple lives and solved a bunch of problems, maybe built something worth building and fixed something worth fixing, and that was it.
We talked about this before.
I agree with all that you said, but why?
And one of them being people being hungry. No one within the eyesight, if I was rich, would ever be fucking.
Let me ask you this: how'd you get rich? How'd you make?
I see, and that's.
Because we talked about this.
Right? Because I guess I'm not a grimy dude, right? I'm not a criminal.
But to accumulate that wealth,
I think if I got the money,
you have to fuck over somebody to get that. That's a fact.
There's got to be a limit, right? A point, and that's what I'm saying is when you make that kind of money,
you fucked over somebody to get it.
it seems to me that's why I would like to be rich, but I'm also terrified because who the fuck do I have to stab in the back at some point, or who has to lay down and give their life or their soul just
the
for
same Illuminati? Don't think that.
Well, I mean, but that's essentially what some people do, basically.
So the motherfucker was supposed to come to us like, hey, they wanted us. And they offered us, said, hypothetically, like I said 25 million. You telling me one of us out of the three of us is gonna fuck over one of us to get to that?
So
money?
what if the bill is this? It's 100 million,
You gonna say
but they say they just want me and you. They just want me and you. They're like, nah, DJ's cool. Are we gonna be like, no, that's the bro, fuck your 100 million? Or we gonna be like, hey, bro, we'll be back. We'll be right back. We're gonna go get this check. Trust and believe. We're gonna be right back.
You knew exactly where I was going.
But you out the circle right now.
I was about to say this, something along the lines of we need to come to that.
But this is where the tough part comes, right? Because we can say all of that. But will we circle back around? Will we be so gone and lost in the sauce that is that cash money? Be like, nah, brother DJ could get it just like we did. Why would we? He should do just like we earned this. It's ours now.
I'm not saying that because one.
Maybe though, do you see how these rich people be acting?
Fuck that. That's cold. That's grimy as fuck. Because one, they're coming to us for our product that we, all three of us, built together. So you can't say the argument that you just said that he can build this and that because we all did this together. So for them to come to us, they should want us. No, we can't force them to say that they want us.
That money plays in our mind.
Like I said, that's when I would say, well, hey, brother DJ, they come to us with this offer. Yeah, they giving us this 100 million. We're gonna break you off because this is all our group project. We're gonna keep this shit pushing to make this money. How do you feel?
But they're saying he can't even fuck with it. Like
I just told you.
We just have to tell him, and we have to hope he believes that we're gonna break him off.
Part of that 100 or whatever the fuck they cut us
keep the faith, brother.
To take us that bread. You
keep the faith.
But ultimately, in the forefront, in my mind.
So I'm supposed to trust that I'm supposed to get my 33 million.
See, just
out of
think
100.
about it. Exactly.
Y'all, that goes back to
this is a hypothetical.
He feels like he's gonna be fucked over. But that's why I say, me being a buck, that's my mind state on if a motherfucker was to come with us with that sort of proposition, everybody's got to eat in that because it wasn't just us two that came up with this idea and been pushing these different thoughts and, you know what I'm saying, topics. So that would be dead ass wrong. That's a grimy motherfucker. You don't fuck with them kind of people. I'm sorry.
But
that should have been on Black's attack.
It sound like Black maybe.
Fuck out
and I'm gonna take.
Maybe it goes back to my good heart. Maybe I'm too good hearted because motherfuckers will do that kind of shit. But nah,
it's happened. It happens a lot in the music industry, actually, where you have these executives or whatever. They get these groups. I mean, you see every fucking documentary that they have out
B2K.
here, and they'll gravitate to the people who they feel the fans are really engaged with.
Spice Girls.
Make them the key vocal points of said group, and then alienate the ones that are not really getting the attention. And before you know, they're not even in the picture no more, and it's just these guys.
Wow.
So it does happen. It happens a lot in the music industry. But I see what these guys are saying, and I mean it's crazy.
It sounds like Black, like you're saying that you are keeping the faith in us as individuals that we'll be able to.
I put you like this.
I mean,
if I was in that situation where somebody came to me and said, bro, they want to move forward with just me and you or whoever the two was on my kids, I was like, okay, this is what it is. I want to fulfill this contract. But I promise you, I sign whatever disclosure and get it notarized. So now it becomes legal. And I will give you your third of what we're gonna financially.
I mean, legal contracts a little bit differently, and I'm just saying
I will go to that extent.
And I said, there go, and then
I will go to that extent to ensure whoever's in my crew that you're gonna get your money. So that way, if you even remotely feel like I'm gonna fuck you, you have this to fall back on because it's a signed document, it's notarized, so you can take them to court with it, and that's your physical evidence right there. But it's not even gonna get to that point.
Shame on you gotta do it, huh?
But I'm just saying.
Man.
Motherfuckers ain't real. Motherfuckers be showing too much love nowadays. Motherfuckers that you showing love to ain't even showed you that they worthy of the love that you showing.
Right.
But maybe that's just me. I digress. What's the next time?
I'm going to say that's another good point though, because don't you have to be resolved in your morale, right? If you're saying like, no, I will never mistreat someone, and they mistreat you, you can't change your mind and be like, no, I'm gonna mistreat them now since they did that to me. You just got to let that thing happen to you and
I think every situation is different, man.
everybody
Every
different.
situation is
Some
different.
motherfuckers will really want to get back at your ass and show you.
Get
Don't
revengeful
fucking
and spiteful.
do that.
It depends on who it is.
You know what I'm saying? What
it is, how close you are to
You know
that
what I'm
person.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like if your best friend did some grimy shit to you, let's say hypothetically speaking, he stole like 10 bands from you. You know what I'm saying? This is your man. Like you came up with this guy since y'all was like 7.
Right.
Y'all 30 now. Alright? So that's 23 years you've known this person. He's still 10 bands from you. Are you gonna try to go back and steal 20 bands from him?
Right.
Because you know he stole 10,
back,
so you're gonna get him back and not only get your 10, but take 10 from him.
Or do you just write that off?
Or do you just write that off like, you know what? I paid 10 bands for this guy to get out of my life. I'm never gonna have to deal with this guy again because he's never gonna pay me back the money he stole me. So I know he's never gonna show face again.
Nope. He wouldn't fucked his baby mama and his sister. Nothing ass niggas.
Brothers, we try to.
My bad. I'm sorry, but that was a nigga moment that he did. Or scenario that I just gave, but that happened.
Right.
But what I'm asking y'all a question though. Are you gonna try to get back and get your money back?
Yeah, no,
What
I
you
don't
gonna
think
do?
so. I just ain't, that ain't mine,
just
never been
saying.
my motive, because that never really, in most cases, trying to be spiteful and vengeful ends up with you in a worse place than where you
I think most of
were
the
in
time
first place.
where men get vengeful and spiteful is when they deal with their quote unquote significant other in their life at that point in time, whether it's the girlfriend, the baby mom, wifey, whatever.
Yeah, it took a lot out of me,
I think
ex not to be.
I think that's where most of the
deep,
time,
like, oh, I gotta
where
play.
you will catch a man really
Keep your sense of
being
morale.
spiteful because they feel like they've been violated so much to the point to where, you know, well, fuck it. You want to do something like that, I'm just gonna do the same thing or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's a.
Yeah, no, that's never really been my style at all. Right. I'm never gonna get back.
No,
I'm gonna move forward.
Not something I would do, but I've heard stories of that. Like I said, that situation I gave, motherfuckers be doing grimy shit like.
And then he
that.
fucked the motherfucker's wife and sister.
Just random shit, or just girlfriends, different shit, or baby mamas, or you know how that go in the hood.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy.
When food scarcity, I think, inevitably leads to, well, at some point in the future, we don't figure out what the hell we're going to do about it, war. Between water and access to food, I mean, it's going to start initially as, localized scrimmages in underdeveloped countries just to get some damn food, but it should eventually, between the way we treat this planet and the way in which somehow, like, just being well-to-do means you deserve more than everyone else.
I don't know if it's going to come down to war, but I can see where you're going with it, with the conditions that we're in, with several nations shutting down. Literally like Italy shut down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, when you have that going on, your import-export stops. Nothing gets in, nothing comes out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So whatever goods and trades that they had with these other countries where they was bringing this stuff in, merchandise, whatever, foods, whatever, like none of that's coming in now. You know what I mean? That's happening here for us too. You know what I mean? Like everywhere. And I don't know how far this is gonna go. I don't know how long this is gonna last. But some people are predicting months, and that it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So you're gonna see the casualty rate increase. You're gonna see stores not being able to keep things in demand and supply because people are just so in panic because we don't have the proper leadership giving the accurate details of what we're really dealing with. And unless we know what's really going on, the people are all going to have their different perspectives on how they should live, how they should move around. Some people are going to be hermits and not go anywhere. Some people I'm just going to live my life. If I get it, fuck it, I don't care. Right. Whatever your philosophy is going to be. But I just think that if we actually knew the facts, if we did more research on what we have presented in front of us, then I think we will be able to move accordingly and not really be trying to buy up all the toilet paper and the paper towels.
That being said, if you need some toilet paper, it's a bad week.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like it's not Like, let's be clear. Coronavirus has always been around.
Don't get me wrong.
It's always been around.
I don't think
this
that
is
coronavirus...
this is a strain of it.
Right. I don't think coronavirus, this moment, is leading to war. But I'm just me in relation to food scarcity.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, the import-export should stop.
5 to 10 years down the road, I believe, unless we figure out how to get better at feeding everyone and doing it efficiently and safely as far as, or environmentally friendly, that is, we're going to be in a real bit of trouble. Where our life will solely be all about earning enough money to get enough food in us all damn day. That'll just be the food will just be so expensive that that's it.
You know what I think? You know what I think will happen? I think that if it ever got to that point, it would get to the military rationing style, where you would have the food in the packs, the powder shit where you just gotta add water. Because I have family members that we talked about before, my dad, uncles, whatever, been in the military. They used to bring this shit home, the cheese and the shit like that they would get. You know how he would let me try it. And I mean, that's not good. Right. That shit is not good. That shit is enough for them to be able to eat and survive while they're out there in the elements.
But that is not going to sustain you.
But that's not going to sustain you and your family.
Right. I co-sign that. I had to eat that shit during that hurricane season when I was in Baton Rouge. Ooh. My brother was telling me, explained it to me before I ever had it, and then when we had the hurricane, I had to actually eat the shit.
Like, it's in packets and it's powder or like a little liquid form. You gotta add shit.
Dry vac.
Like, yeah.
You gotta go
this is weird.
Line at Walmart and pick up a motherfucking couple boxes of that shit for you and your family to eat that bullshit.
Like I said, when I was at Sam's Club, bro, it was the pandemonium was crazy. Like the lines and shit was crazy, bro. Like I said, I was just getting shit from my house because I know my kids are gonna be home. I'm not engaging in the shit that's going on as far as trying to stock up on the toilet paper and shit like that. Yeah, did I buy cleaningful stuff or whatever? Yeah, because I always buy that type of shit. Right. I mean, I'm not changing my routine. I'm not gonna buy boxes of Lysol because I'm scared of this shit. This shit's been around for who knows how long. This is just a different strain of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, buying all the Lysol in the world is not gonna help you beat the shit. It's all about you just being clean in general.
If you buy all the toilet paper in the world, you are king. Okay?
Yeah.
Get the toilet paper, guys. I'm telling you, you can't get enough toilet paper.
Did you see the story where this lady or family or whatever, so I think somewhere overseas, and I seen it on like Yahoo or something, they ordered some toilet papers, right? They thought they was buying 48 rolls, but ended up getting like 4,800.
Oh my God.
All these boxes, right? Now she's labeled as the queen of toilet paper and selling it to the people. And I mean, they took a picture of her sitting on the throne made out of these boxes of toilet paper. It's funny as hell, bro. But that's how, I mean, that was by accident, of course. But it just, of course, I mean, come on. That's crazy.
She's seen it coming.
She had the vision, I guess. I don't know. You know, 48 rolls into the 4,800.
Hilarious.
That's like the 400 for 4,000 flip.
Alright, so yeah. Food scarcity and war, what are they good for? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Say it again.
And I hope that if either one of us, or either two of us, or all three of us, manage to secure that bag, that we do the right thing and take care of the people that matter the most.
And while we're out here in this harsh and trying times, just do what's best.
Right.
Be clean. Don't think about yourself.
Shout out to Dale Power's father, who has a saying that if you do the right thing, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
There you go.
So, with that being said, gentlemen, we'll keep this one short and sweet today. As we announced last week and what we've been showing, we've started to break out into some new productions, some new shows, some different series. Yes. That being the newest, Brother Black and Black Attack. Got his own show now.
Got his own series now. About to be going in.
You want to tell us a little something about it, brother?
Yeah, it was Brother Black with Black Attack. That was like so basic and bland. So yeah, motherfuckers, check it out. When you see it, I tried to do something different and, switch it up and
get his own voice in. Yeah. He's tired of trying to cut us off because it ain't possible.
So he can go back and go into his deliberations on what he feel like is important that he want to talk about.
Right, there you go.
I'm kind of freestyler for y'all. I didn't do any of that shit they just explained on this one, but
it'll be there. That's the point of it, right?
It'll be there. It's the first
growth,
of many.
Growth, and I hope that's what we're really showing here is that we're trying to grow, we're trying to expand and develop as entertainers and a source of some sort of silly ass information, I guess, right? I don't know.
Exactly.
Right.
Something of that sort, I guess. I really wouldn't call myself an entertainer. I guess I'm just talking my shit, as we say.
Right. Well, I list all the videos as entertainment. I feel like that's a safer legal standpoint to take. I don't want to put it down as informational or a documentary or proof of anything. Right. Someone's gonna hold us too close to the fire on those on that one. So
yeah. So then we got
brother.
Attack, then we got Battle of the Week. Every motherfucking week, me doing it. You know what I'm saying? And giving my round by round breakdown of how I feel. If the battle was that fire, I will give you bar by bar breakdown. But as I did in the one you're gonna see coming up, I'm gonna give my perspective on it and what I thought the battlers were thinking and shit like that. As far as their approach to it and how that led to their victory or their loss. You know what I'm saying? So every week we come with that.
Right now, episode 1 and 2 are out right now.
Exactly.
Check those out. And we posted on YouTube and IG as well, the IGTV. So check us out both there both.
We got Brother Cheffin political reviews that's going to be coming up, and then we also got Alkaline and Acid that's going to be coming up. So we got a lot of different things branching off of the SquadKast movement, our brand. You know, we're still going to have this, but then you're going to see a lot of different other things as well.
Remember, as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Let us know what you do and don't like about it. So yeah, in this case, I gotta say, welcome back again, Brother Black.
Most definitely.
Maybe no attitude next week though. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
Oh, you know what? Actually, because I said coronavirus, we might not even have a new episode for a few more weeks. Just depends on how out of control this will get. We're calling it on a day-to-day basis. So if that doesn't happen, just keep a lookout for. We got the additional series coming out, and I'll be releasing some highlights. We got some things. We'll be keep everybody entertained and until we are back and safe and sound whenever that works out. So
definitely.
So Trump 2020 and have a no. That being said, you just.
I thought you said that was it.
Well, I mean,
you went out with what you said. Trump 2020. You shout out at your man's. And I think we was closing out with that.
And that has been yet another episode of
I don't support that. That's why I walked away.
Fucking tomfoolery at its finest.
Motherfuckers, fuck y'all. I'm out.
Let's do it.
I'm out.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.